Hi everybody, this is AJ with GetInspected. Today we are in Oakville and we're looking at this 2015 Audi Q7 TDI. It's a diesel with 163,000 kilometers on it. The Audi Quattro, black in color, black interior. It's an S-line model. It's got a couple dings and scrapes around. See on this side there's a couple of chips here and there on the bottom door edge. There's also a couple of dents, one along the top of the door here. Can't quite see in the video, but right there. There's also a dent, a little bit of damage at the bottom of the right front fender. Right here it's pushed in a bit. And that makes that gap not correct. There's a couple chips on the hood here and there. There's also some damage in the front fascia. It's cracked right here. And there is a piece of chrome tape hiding the broken chrome trim here. The very bottom has a couple of breaks in the wind deflector. A couple of broken pieces there. And it does look like this has been sanded or polished in some way, tried to at least, but it wasn't done very well. It might have been repainted. See, there's some damage that has been repaired here. So it's my belief that this bumper cover has been at least partially painted. So you can see repair right by where this is broken. Headlights and everything are in good shape. Nothing seems broken in that aspect. But there are a couple more dings and scrapes on the driver's side here. There is a dent in the bottom of the door. This is the driver front door. You can see it in the light. Yep, there you go. There's a couple of scrapes on the driver's side rear door. Hard to see in the video, but they are in this general area here. There's also evidence of overspray on this door from some repair work that has been done. Rear leading edge of this door, the trailing edge of this door does have some dents and damage. Looks like it's been scraped along this wheel well here. A couple of more scrapes along here. So there is a decent amount of cosmetic issues. I believe this rear bumper has been painted as well. You can see that there's some wet sanding that has gone on, a couple of dust marks, things like that. Rear window is scraped where the windshield wiper goes. I did verify that all the windows are Audi windows, so that nothing has been replaced or anything like that. These back ones are all tinted, so they're hard to see. But they are all Audi. The VIN verification is there. Windshield's in good condition, and it does appear to be the original Audi windshield. Here is the verification of the sticker for the door. Took a look at the wheels and tires, starting the left front. We do find matching tires all around. They were all produced in 2018, so they are fairly new. The rims are pretty dirty, lug nuts are pretty rusty, and there is wheel key locks there, and the keys are available. Treads are pretty decent. There's about 7/32 in this one, and pretty even tire wear. Brakes, rotors are thick enough, but they've been sitting, so they do have some rust present. Pads are pretty decent, fairly new. I'd say there's 75% or so left on the pads. While we're here, we'll look at suspension components. I don't see any sign of major issues, any rips in the boots or anything like that. Any major rust issues. There is some surface rust here and there. And there are some of those broken parts I talked about. But I don't see any leaks or any major damage, anything like that in the undercarriage. Go to the passenger side front wheel. That's the right front. And we do find the matching off-brand tire. 2018 production date. Again, bit of a dirty rim, but it's not damaged or anything like that. Brakes, rotors are in similar condition. Don't really have a lip or anything. They're fairly decent, but they do have some rust present from sitting. And again, pads are pretty good. I'd say it's 75% or so. This one was a little lower. Tread depth was 6/32 in this one, but again, looks pretty decent. Not real, no issues with misalignment or anything like that. And over here, we'll look at this side of the suspension. Looks all pretty clean. No real signs of damage or extensive wear or anything like that. And again, undercarriage looks pretty good. Don't see any real issues. Here's the rear passenger side tire. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Matching tire as well, 2018 build date. This one does have a bit of a curb rash on it though, as you can see there and there. Tread depth is similar to the others, about 7/32, with nice even wear, no issues. Rear brakes, rotors do have a bit of gouging, as you can see there, and a bit of rust, a little bit of a lip, so they're not quite as good a shape. Pads are pretty decent though. Somebody's changed pads recently. Again, probably 75% or so left. And no real issues. Rear suspension either. I don't see any damage or major rot or anything like that. Muffler is good. There are winter mats with the vehicle. These were in it. I'll show you the interior in a minute, but just while they're there. This is the final tire. Driver's side or rear. And we do find a matching 2018 off-brand tire with about 7/32 or so of tread depth, and nice and even again. Brakes are similar condition to the other side, a little bit of gouging with pretty decent pads. No damage or anything on this rim though. And again, we'll show you suspension components. Look pretty clean. No signs of real damage or anything like that. Same thing on this side. No issues present. Also a bit of a chip there along that bottom edge. Look at the interior. We'll start in the back. Storage compartment is a bit dirty, but it is not really ripped or anything like that. Don't see any major issues. Rear seats, they do have starting to pull out here by the handles where they saw a little damage there. In this storage compartment, it appears free of damage, no real issues, and underneath it is the spare tire. As you see, jack, all the tools, everything is present. Again, pulling out there along the edges. There's a little bit of scrapes going into the rear area. Nothing's ripped or anything like that, but there are some marks. Some marks on the tailgate here, as you can see. Put these floor mats back in, and then we'll go to the passenger part of the vehicle. The self-closing door does work with a push a button. So no issues there. Starting the passenger side rear. We look at the third row seating. Does appear to be in good condition. No real signs of wear and tear in it, much like that. Look to be in pretty good shape. Seatbelts are good. Plastic on the sides. There's a couple little bumps and scrapes, but nothing too major. Same with this side. This big rear sunroof appears to be okay, along with the screen for it. No ripped or anything like that. Carpet on this side in the rear is okay, but if you can see, there is a stain. See that red stain there? That's the passenger side third row compartment. Go to the second row seating. We see they do fold down as they should. And they are in good condition. Seats are pretty decent. I don't see any signs of major wear and tear, any real issues like that. Center is good. Cup holders are in there and they do work. So no real issues there. Carpet is in good condition in the back. Nothing's ripped or wet, any issues like that. Center console, AC controls, etc. Looks decent. Not bad. Go to the passenger side of the rear, get that done with. Oh, this door panel, I don't know if I showed you that. Looks pretty good. No real issues. Couple of foot scuffs on the bottom, but nothing major. Also has the privacy curtains, which do work and are in good condition. They're not ripped or anything like that. Go to the passenger side. And we look at the door panel. We find similar condition. Pretty good, no major issues, anything like that. This has the privacy screen. The clip is broken though, so it stays up, but not quite as good. You can see it's a little saggy and a little flimsy because of that broken clip. But it's not ripped or anything like that. Driver's side seat in the rear is in good condition. Again, no signs of real issue. And they fold down just as they should for you to get in the back. Carpet is in good shape on this side as well. No stains or anything. Looks pretty decent. The passenger side front. Look at this door panel, and we find that it is pretty good shape. A little dirty, a couple of shoe scuffs in the bottom, but no major issues. Switches all look good. Couple of scrapes on this trim piece here, but nothing too crazy. Power seats work. Here's the passenger side, sorry. This seat looks pretty good. I don't see any issues, any rips or tears. Some stuff in the venting, but nothing major. Carpet still has dealer sticker on it, and it appears to be pretty good underneath. I don't feel it wet or anything like that underneath, so it is in good shape. Glove box does work as it should, and we do have the kit for the wheel lock and the owner's manual as well, which is always nice to have. Everything is in here just as it should be. Dashboard on this side, so you can see, is in good condition. Nothing's broken or anything like that. Sunroof looks good. Go around to the driver's side. The door panel does look pretty good. Again, a couple of shoe bumps on the bottom, but nothing major. Switches look good. A couple of little scrapes on here, but nothing major. The seat, driver's side seat, is in good condition. It's not ripped or torn or any major signs of wear. And this does work as well. Carpeting looked good on this side. Again, has the dealer stickers on the carpet still. Dash looks good. No issues there. Center console, all the switches, all the things, everything seems to work. Everything looks okay. The armrest, cup holder, dual cup holders, extra compartment there. And the big compartment, everything looks pretty good, no major issues. The start button is a little worn, but other than that, looks pretty decent. 163, 341 is the kilometers. As you see, that works just fine. And radio works, you can hear. And navigation comes on. Media options begin. So everything that you see does seem to work just as well. Heat works. Air conditioning works. So, as I see it, everything seems to work. Look at the engine real quick. And then we'll take it for a test drive and see how she runs. So here we have the V6 TDI diesel. It looks fairly clean. I took the cover off. I didn't see any major leaks or anything like that. Belts look pretty good. Hoses look pretty good. No major issues. I did test your oil, which is here. Looks pretty good. I got a green light, so we have no major issues. I don't see any major carbon buildup in the oil fill, anything like that. We tested your coolant, which is right there, and that came back well below -43 and nice and clean. So again, no issues, anything like that. We looked at your brake fluid under this compartment here, and it has 1% humidity, so we are good. Exactly what to be expected. Tested your battery. The battery lugs are located right here, and we were sitting at 12.4 and charging at just about 14, so we are satisfactory there as well. So like I said, we'll take it for a test drive. I'm going to do a paint thickness verification first. Forgot to do that before the video, but after that we will take it for a test drive and we'll see how she is. As always, thanks for watching. This is AJ with Car Inspected, and we'll see you next time.